Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of No Rest for the Living for Doom 2 on the Ultra Violence difficulty with fast monsters enabled. Played through Crispy Doom. We are also doing all levels with a pistol start, and this is level 7, Baron's Banquet. Let's begin. So the first thing you might notice, Into Sandy City is being played again. We heard that on Vivisection, didn't we? Whatever. Open this wall up with all the skulls and various giblets, and you'll get a secret rocket launcher. The first secret is right there. How about that? Anyways, you can go either way. I prefer to go to the right to kill the shotgunner because there are shotgunners on both sides, and it leads to the same area anyway. But this shotgunner is closer, so I can kill him sooner, I guess. Watch out for the other one though. You might be able to grab the dead shotgunner's shotgun if you bait him over here. But yeah, there are 3 shotguns you can pick up at this area, and some shells too, and some bonuses, because why not? Open this door and you'll be led to the outside area, and I recommend you step to the right to kill these revenants, or this revenant and those imps. You can grab the rockets here, and you can also provoke some enemies to get into some invites while you deal with the Hell Knight. Now, the auto aim didn't want to work with me, otherwise I'd have one more rocket to fire at the Hell Knight, but shotgunning him is okay too, I guess. You can use the shotgun on the imp here too. And you can kill the chain gunner and the pinky here. And you'll find Hell Knight Johnson here, fighting with Revenant Johnson. Well, maybe not fighting with Revenant Johnson, but the Revenant's rocket will hit him. Watch out for those Seekers, of course. Sturdy Revenant. Those are some sturdy bones. Anyways, you can pick up the chain gun from the dead chain gunner, or you can pick up that chain gun from there. Either way, you get ammo out of it. If you get hit, that's okay, because there's a medikit here. And here's some bullets, too. You might have heard a closing sound, but we'll get to that actually in a little bit. First things first, I'm going to pick up these shells and these bullets from the chain gun. You can skip across this section to just get the chain gun ammo there. There's a box of bullets there, but we'll get that later. What we want to do now is open this wall up for a secret. And when you grab the chainsaw, pinkies will appear, and once again, I do not want to use the chainsaw on them, because last time I tried, I got bit. So, yeah, this door opens when you step over here. So, it's on a timer, so quickly run over here and grab the secret green armor. And you can grab some armor bonuses too. There were some here, but we had to sacrifice them for the greater good. Anyways, you can go over here too to grab the radiation suit, and we can make a little trip over here. Might have heard some hissing. That's because we are encountering our first cacodemon of the level, one of many. Like seriously, there are a lot of cacodemons on this level. If you ask me, I think there are too many. Oh, by the way, there are 3 secrets in this area. One yeah, you just want to step here and you'll trigger them all. I think it's one with the sector where the wall opens up, one with the chainsaw that you pick up, and one right here where the pinkies are. I don't know. Just walk there in general and pick up everything and you'll trigger all the secrets. It's okay if the radiation suit's running out. We aren't going to use it that much now, because there's not much else for the time being around this area. You might notice the BFG over there, guarded by some pinkies. We'll get there later on in the video. But for now, we want to kill the chain gunners up this way, and the imps. Well, I was trying to get the enemies behind the Hell Knight to invite with them, but it looks like they don't want to do that. And finally, this Cacodemon decided to show up, because there were 2 of them. Anyways, let's deal with them the hard way, I guess. That's okay. Chain gun should make quick work of them. Speaking of chain guns, use it on these fellas. You don't have to use it on the Spectre. You can use the super shotgun. You can alternate between the 2, depending on what kind of enemies you fight. Because there's a variety of enemies here, big and small. I'm going to use the chain gun on this one, and on these imps here, but not on the Pinky. Pinky gets the super shotgun treatment. You know what? Screw it. Everyone gets the super shotgun treatment. Ammo efficiency? Nah. We'll use the super shotgun on the Baron too. This may be the eponymous Baron of this level, Baron's Banquet. So we are screwing up his feast with our super shotgun. Turn into Sean Connery for a second. Super shotgun. Anyways, you can flip this wall here, and it will lower this wall here, and you can step up here, and if you want, you can grab the Berserk. I'm going to save it just so I can get the health bonus, because when you step up here, you want to step up here quickly to grab the chain or the plasma rifle, press the switch, it'll raise these stairs, and you will watch out for the Cacodemons all over here, and you pretty much want to get out of here, like right now. And infinite height might screw you over if you're using a vanilla sourceport. So this is why I saved the Berserk, really. Normally I get out of there faster because there's a platform you can jump onto. Well, like run onto rather. Because there's no jumping in Doom. Doom Guy can't jump. Doom Guy doesn't need to jump. But I failed to do that and I'm paying the price for it. But what you want to do after getting down here by any means necessary is lure all the Cacodemons into this area, because this area is, believe it or not, slightly less cramped than the other one. And you can use the plasma to a greater result here. At least that's how I view it. I mean, you could also use the super shotgun. Or as I said earlier, the super shotgun. You can just run back and forth while you do that. Yeah, this is an absurd amount of Cacodemons, really. Like, you don't need this many tomatoes in your diet. Because these are spoiled potatoes. They bleed blue blood if you're playing a sourceport like Crispy and turned that option on, at least. I turned it on because look at their depth sprites. It's blue. I can't handle that anymore. That's why I don't use PR Boom Plus. Well, one of the reasons. Anyways, that should be it for most of the Cacodemons, but there are still some here probably. Or probably not. No, that was all of them. For this area, at least. If you took any more damage than you already did, and after getting the Berserk, thankfully, there are 3 medikits up here. And we wanted to go up here anyway to get the plasma cells, and I'm going to get the medikit from here, even though I'm at 93 health. Yeah, I know. Not health efficient, whatever. We got plenty of medikits here, and we got some armor here. But yes, when you press that switch up there, this stairway raised up very slowly, so we couldn't go up here immediately. We had to wait. Well, here's a hub room of sorts. You can press this switch first. It'll lower this door here, or lower this wall leading to this door. And you don't want to press these yet. You want to press this wall here. It doesn't even have a switch, but it leads to a secret area. And it leads to a Cacodemon hiding behind, or guarding some armor bonuses. And a computer map. We'll get to this area later, but first we want to provoke everyone here. Alright fellas, come on in. I have the Berserk pack now, I'm going to use it. Because there are some Pinkies and Spectres here. while you wait for them to come, you can snipe for the Cacodemons and imps, the flying imps, and the non-flying imps. But of course, they might get the drop on you too, because, like I said, there's an absurd amount of Cacodemons in this level. They should have called it Caco's Banquet, because look at these guys. There are so many tomatoes. You don't need this many tomatoes in your diet, man. You just need these tomatoes to die. You get some good sniping spots here, sort of. You can snipe the imp behind the door, provided it wants to show up. And as for the store, we'll get to it later, but first, we want to provoke more enemies. Including more Cacodemons in the distance. Well, I was going to try to punch him out, but whatever. More plasma here. We'll pick it up in a little bit. Not all of it, though, because we still have plasma ammo. We'll use a chain gun in this section. And when you step here, this whole thing will appear. But, oh my god, a no-clipping Baron thing. How about that? And another Cacodemon. So many tomatoes. Too many. That's gonna be the, like, subtext for this video. Too many tomatoes. Or we're gonna have a cereal and call it Oops, All Cacodemons. Look, there's more of them. But yes, you can deal with the Hell Knight and Mancubus section by getting them to infight. And thankfully, we have medikits here. 2 of them. That ought to save us a little bit of trouble. And I think now might be a good time to press these switches, because they will lower with Mr. Bones and Bitey Boys. I was going to try to punch them, but didn't work out. They want to get the jump on me. Speaking of getting a jump on me, here's some more tomatoes. Or maybe they're the ones from earlier. Cheeky little devils, aren't they? Yeah, I think they can just fly around the map. Well, you can deal with them in any way you want, or any section you want, really. And hopefully the Revenants should be too much of a problem. In fact, they aren't, because they're all right here. Wonderful. Plasma should stun them long enough. And you get a stim pack out of it and some bullets. Wonderful. And likewise, there's some boneheads and demons here. Not too much of a problem. Anyways, I'm sure there's still some imps here and some more enemies. I want to see if I can snipe the imp, but you might notice a stairway here too. It'll give us a good place to snipe them from. We can't go into this room yet because we need the yellow key, of course. We'll get that later on, but first we want to make sure that we can kill all of these enemies. Well, there's a chain gunner there I forgot to get. And well, you know, I was able to use a chainsaw just a little bit on the pinky. Well, I fell, but that's okay, because you can land right here. This is where the staircase leads to. And the pinky will struggle to try to chase you down here, because they can't cross through that area, for whatever reason. But that's good. I want them to struggle. I'm going to kill the Hell Knight here. And there's more down here. Usually they're both down there, but the one Hell Knight decided to come up. You can use the rockets here because they give you quite a few here. And another rocket launcher. Wonderful. It's medikit here, but I'm going to try to save that. Anyways, you can go down here now for a rather extensive area. Grab the radiation suit, go to the right here. You'll aggravate more hissy tomatoes, or at least one of them. Yeah, I think that's the only one there. This stair, or this lift will take you back up to where the yellow door was, but you don't want to go there. Instead, you want to press that lift, or press that switch, grab all the armor bonuses here, while you wait for this to lower. There's no enemies here, just a teleporter. A secret one, with the yellow skull key. And a medikit here, and a switch you can press to lower the soul sphere for this area, which we will get to later. But for now, we're done with this section. We can double check to see if we missed anything, any pickups, but I don't think we did. So we should be good. Anyways, we can get the rocket launcher out for this section, because there's one Mancubus here. 3 to 4 rockets ought to do, man. You can pick out the either the super shotgun or the fist for nothing. I forgot. I think maybe there were like demons here, but they came out earlier or something. I forget. But anyways, we got the blue key and the yellow key. We're not going to open that yellow door yet. Instead, we're going to go back, do a little bit of backtracking for a more important yellow door. Get a load of those pinkies over there. And go in here. Grab the chain gun and start firing. And get rid of the floating boys and girls and everything. Get rid of the meatball and the potato, tomato, whatever you want to call it. Just get it out here. Get all the food objects out of your sight. You can kill the pinkies here with the super shotgun, because going down here and trying to fist them in this cramped area is not ideal, trust me. You can grab some health bonuses too while we're at it. Lower this wall to your left and get ready for more tomato action. It's not as bad though, because you have the super shotgun. And here is the secret with the BFG. Wonderful. We will need this for the other yellow door, trust me. And some other places too. Now, we can go to the yellow door. This other one, that is. And grab some goodies here. There's 2 energy cell packs here, which we might need in the future. But for now, we want to get this lowered. And fire once, twice. That ought to do it, man. And your reward is a switch and some bullets. And likewise, you want to hit once, and that ought to do it. You only need 1 BFG blast, maybe 2 if you want to deal with them. Let's get some tracer action right here. Because you don't have to shoot it directly at the enemies, you can just shoot it at an area where your vision is, like your cone of vision is. So I'm going to deal with the rest of these enemies with the rocket launcher. Or try to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, self-damage. That's alright. I'll just use a super shotgun in this case. And One more Revenant. One more Bonehead. Cacodemon. Thank goodness that damage was low. And we can get this area now that we press the other switch over there. Phew. That was unfortunate that I got hit that much. I'm going to grab the cells here, and now what I'm going to do is go to this blue door. Yeah, that's where you want to go. You can grab the armor bonuses here, and instead of dropping down there just yet, you can take the other door where the other hub is, this one, and open this one to get another medikit and some health bonuses too, to top yourself off, really. You can go down here now, pick up some boxes of rockets, some bullets, some cells, everything you'll need to deal with this section, and the soul spear from earlier too, and that should be the last secret. Yep. So, press the switch and prepare to meet your destiny. I recommend you fire now. Because, yeah, there's Archies here too. You can get some good use out of that tracer action. Or try to. And of course there's some health kits here. Yeah, you pretty much needed that soul spear if you wanted to get out of here alive, really. And thankfully we got some more energy cell packs. Well, one of them at least. But we'll use the rockets for these guys. Just deal with these boneheads that way. You can lower this now to get more medikits and another energy cell pack. You can press this to raise the stairway and these stairways. And I'm gonna get out of there now. I'm gonna double check for all the items. Because, yeah, I forgot to get these health bonuses here. I'll need them. Anyways, I can go back down. And more enemies appeared. Just some piggies here who decide to be aggressive. And some Hell Knights. Some big imps. And pain elementals. Get them out of your sight. If you take any damage, grab the medikits. I was a bit too aggressive there, but you can take it cautiously if you want. But you get some sweet results out of it, like that. Yeah, there are 2 pain elementals here. And on fast, they're even more annoying. So get rid of them. All of them. Be relentless in your hunts against them. So that should be all the enemies and all the stuff. We're done. And yes, once again, that growling is a lost soul that got stuck in the wall, and since they don't count as enemies in the source port, you won't have to get it. So that was Baron's Banquet. Tough level. Tough, tough, tough. But thankfully that BFG in the last section will help a lot. But that's the penultimate level done. Stay tuned for the next video where we go to Tomb of Malevolence. Tomb of Malevolence, even. Yeah. But in the meantime, toodaloo.